Do you know that the Spice Girls, you know this song called Wannabe?
What does that sound?
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. They literally say, all of them, if you want to be my lover, you have to be with all of my friends.
But it's not sexual, fool.
She says, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Yeah, but get with, I know.
I think
it has a different definition. Now, I like yours better.
Yeah.
So, yes, they are sluts.
I think that's your theme song.
Oh, well,
no.
You guys are sluts then.
Wow. Wait, listen to this, though. She realized, she was like, okay, if you want to be, like, in my life for one, you got to be a king, and you have to be with all my friends. That's what I got from
I like that.
Thank you.
That tells you where your mind is. You're in Queenland. You're in Queenland.
Woo!
Linda gave you a yay.
Oh.
Okay, you two.
Anyone
Listen,
else? Any other
if you two are feeling good and you put together, it will be like two atom bombs that keep going off at each other. Boom, 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 boom. At some point, everybody's got to walk out the fucking roof, right? Because it'll just be like everything will be out from the walls.
It's great.
Okay, we're ready to go. We're recording. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Christian. Okay, where were we at right now? Let's give me your focus, please. Yeah. Okay, where were we at? Do you remember?
Yeah, well, we were talking about the seasons of the day and.
Oh yeah, being old enough to see these cycles.
Yeah.
You see, listen, my friends. Okay, this is beautiful. Elise, hey, this is what's going on. Right now, whatever you're going through doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. But if you extend your timeline 10 years from now, today will make sense to you. Yeah. Now, I need you to understand how real this is. 10 years from now, what you're going through today will make total sense because there would have been enough time for you to see these feelings manifest into whatever the fuck was going on and enough wisdom to see who comes and goes in 10 years. And then it'll make sense why today you're acting the way you're acting. I'm telling you. I don't believe we're living this life for the first time. I believe we've lived this exact life before. This is my new theory.
Whoa.
Yeah. I believe this has happened. This exact life with minor changes.
Yeah.
That's deja vu to me.
Yeah.
You were here for a lecture like that. Maybe you were asleep at that time. Deja vu, this is the new theory, okay? Deja vu is, basically, we've all lived this exact life before, and that's why every once in a while you go, wait, have we had this conversation? Wait, that makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Then you come back at the end of your life. At the end of your life, you know how your life flashes?
Uh-huh.
So at that moment, you pick one moment, and you go, and you don't die. You don't really die. Your body dies, but you go back and relive as a spirit yourself again. But this time, you're like, I'm going to do it different this time. And so you keep trying to get it fucking right. And that's what, I mean, I have no way of proving this. It's just, it's a cool idea when I was doing universe shifts and stuff, right? Dimension jumps. So I believe, like, for example, myself, I'm not really surprised what's going on. 405 representative, what's up, bro? I really believe nothing is really surprising me right now in this life. But I am aware of changing the numbers in the matrix slightly. I'm like, okay, there's something I need to fix this time around. I could feel it. You know what? Like, for example, I think maybe last life, I didn't fully get my emotions in check. How? Why? Because they're not in check right now. But I got a lot of other things in check. Why? Because they're in check right now. I don't have the problems regular people have. I just don't. But I do have a few problems. Now, if you enter my life, you'll notice that those are my problems, actually. So it makes sense that I'm trying to get it right again. Now, if I don't get it right, I come back, I'm going to be living this life again. I know I'm going to be living this life again. Why? Because that's what it seems. It feels like I've known these girls for centuries, it feels like. It feels like lifetimes I've known them. It truly feels like lifetimes I've known them. And they all feel that. Now, if only one of them felt that, I would say, her and I are a little weird like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You're telling me 6 people now, including myself, are experiencing the same exact thing. Well, we can't be that crazy. Have you looked at us? Crazy people don't act or think or move like this, right? Something's going on. And why is it that when I tell you this shit, you sound like, well, maybe it kind of sounds true. Something's right about it. It's not 100% right. Why? Because if I had the theory 100% right, I probably wouldn't be here right now, would I? So a portion of that theory has already been mine. And now I'm trying to fix it again. Okay, so it's probably that, but something was off. Why? Because nothing gets me excited in this life. I was a little bit excited doing the Sunday services. Really. And I remember I was like, oh, I'm slightly excited about this. I'm kind of excited to do this. And I was like, why is this exciting me? And I thought, you know, they can't shut my voice no matter how hard they try. See, I used to do Sunday services before, about 4 or 5 years ago. Those people and I'm fully blacklisted and I can't even deal with anything like that, okay? Now, to stand there and do the same goddamn Sunday service and look into the camera, and there was more people in attendance today than there was when I was doing it for the church over there.
That's beautiful.
I know. And I thought to myself, you know, you were really wrong, actually. Because I'm still doing the same thing, preaching the same shit, and more people are showing up. And the difference is these people, they sought me out for this knowledge. Those people sought out the church. There's a big fucking difference. But while they seek me out, I'm still going to give them the information that's going to free them up. It ain't going to be about me. It's going to be about the information. It's always been about the information. So anyways, this has nothing really to do with relationships, but it's a cool talk. Let's talk relationships. If you guys, by the way, let's acknowledge the people with videos: Joshua Rosario, Mercer Sara, Michael Moynard, Sal Castillo, Don B. Jr., salute, Jordan Damari, and we got it. All right, if you got video, you could go ahead and click it on. If you're on Instagram, the real lecture is here. Okay, let's keep going.